Hi everybody, this is Granddaughter Crow. So today is Tuesday, March 24th, 2020, and I've had a lot of questions, so I thought I'd create a video and maybe some more videos in the future so that we can keep in contact. So um, recently, the World Health Organization has declared that the human population is experiencing a pandemic. Okay, and so what does this mean? I wanted to address a couple of things. What are we experiencing? Where are we? And how do we move through this at this time? So what are we experiencing? On a physical level, we are experiencing social distancing and maybe even self-quarantine. So there is a lot more space in between us. However, we still have other places where we can connect with others, the emotional, mental, and spiritual bodies. Okay, so only 1 out of 4 is experiencing that social distancing. Secondly, emotionally, what are we experiencing? I think that's on an individual level, and there's a wide range of different emotions. Mentally, what are we experiencing? We are experiencing heightened awareness. And spiritually, what are we experiencing? We are experiencing this thing called why. Why is this happening? So at this point, I want to point out that over the past few years, many of you have been coming to me and saying, Granddaughter Crow, something's coming. Can you feel it? I'm like, yes, I can feel it. And then many of you tell me, it may be really hard, but it's going to flip up the way that we operate on Mother Earth. And as we move through it, I believe that it's going to create a brighter tomorrow. And I agree. And so what I'm here to say is that this didn't come out of the blue. We sensed it, and now it's here, and this is what it looks like. So here we go. Where are we? We are in a place called the Mystery Void. The Mystery Void is a place that all things come from and all things return to. Some people call the Mystery Void the unknown, and different people have different tolerance levels for being in the state of ambiguity, the Mystery Void, the unknown. Collectively, as a group, our tolerance tends to shrink within the Mystery Void, and being in that ambiguous state, and we begin to create some fears and whatever it is. So I just want to bring that to your attention. The Mystery Void is a place where we need to shh. So how do we move through the Mystery Void? There's quite a few tips here, some tips that I'll give you. Stay agile. Be open with your schedule, or if your schedule is very, very open, kind of create a schedule. Like, okay, kids, we're still going to eat at noon, and we're still going to do this, because then that can even ground us a little bit to kind of almost create a schedule, but yet emotionally and mentally stay a little bit light with that your schedule could change. And so that's this kind of medicine of the hummingbird. It stays light, but it can quickly move forward, backwards, sideways, but it keeps joy in its forefrontal mind. So this is the time to kind of stay a little bit light, stay a little bit agile, and keep smiling too, as much as possible. Another thing that we can do is recognize that many different emotions may come up during this time, and that emotions merely need to be felt and expressed so that they can go to their next level. So take some time, feel your feelings, and maybe help other people feel their feelings. Just hold space and listen to them so that they can digest everything that they're moving through. We could also mentally note that our brains, I've heard that our brains are meaning machines. And so we're wrapping meaning around these little indicators. So it's almost like the Mystery Void. We're sitting in the dark. We see little lights of indicators from credible sources. Take those, please. And don't draw conclusions too quickly. Just let them be what they are. And if your mind is moving too fast in this mystery void and creating different scenarios too quickly, recognize that prepare for the worst, expect the best, and settle for what's in between. I would invite you, another tool is to put your fingers together and do a few threefold breaths. So that kind of looks like inhale, hold, and exhale. Do a few rounds of that, maybe a few times a day, morning, noon, and night would be really good for you, because we need to stay mindful and agile. We need to keep joy in the front lobe and our thoughts, but we also need to understand the severity of the situation at hand, without making it too severe. Be aware, but don't panic. This is a time when we can create what our new tomorrow looks like. I also want to just put a call out. I want to say that I light a candle every night for those who have been going through some very, very difficult times. My heart goes out to you very much. I want to give praise to the first line of response, whether that's the medical industry or in any other field, that you are getting backlash quickly from this. I hope that you get all of your tools that you need and strength, and thank you so much for being there for us. I want to pray for the leadership within the world, even locally, federally, and globally, to have the courage to take a look and the clarity to make proper decisions for the human race and for planet Earth. And last but not least, my spiritual community, I want to let you know that I'm experiencing a lot of peace and hope. And I have taken myself out of in-person reads, out of just because I can, and I can do phone readings and I can do Zoom. So I'm still here for you. My schedule is open. Just go to granddaughtercrow.com and go ahead and book. I opened it up to 6 days a week versus 3 days a week. So I'm here for you if anything comes up that you need a Granddaughter Crow to fly with you through the mystery void. Otherwise, keep your head up, and much love to each of you, and we will be seeing you very soon.